What is up, adventurers? Welcome back to another Dart Frog adventure. I'd like to thank you guys so much for coming back and watching another video. That means so much to me. You guys are awesome. So we're out here at Bandits Cove today. We are definitely going to be coming back out here and doing another night video. We will be doing some more night videos here soon. But as of right now, we're getting ready just to kick off the new season of Dart Frog Adventures. It's like our, I want to say our third or fourth season. I don't know. I think like our third season or something like that. It's been a while. We're still doing videos and we're still coming back, and we're going to bring you more content. And there should be some really cool new places that we're have set up that we're supposed to be going and visiting this season. But I'm not 100% sure on those yet. We still have a green light on the covered wagon place and whatnot for that museum and covered wagons. We're just trying to get that time set up, so that should hopefully happen here soon. We've been talking about that one for a little while. We're definitely gonna go back to Crybaby Bridge, probably do an investigation there. Yeah, there's just a bunch of cool stuff. So today I'm out here at Bandits Cove, Haunted Bandits Cove. There has been some new work done out here, so I just wanted to come out here and check it out, see what's going on. Right here where I'm at right now is where like usually most of the action happens, like right here where I'm at, and over there by the old huts. Even during the day there's some strange stuff that happens out here. So far I've only been out here for a couple minutes and nothing really too out of the ordinary has happened. I come down here the other day ago, and right here in this exact same spot I heard some rustling on the hill. Could have been an animal, but I didn't see anything. So but that just kind of goes with the lure of this place too. The urban legend of this place is you hear stuff, but you don't see it. And that's happened to us on quite a few occasions. We've had stuff run right in front of us with our flashlights trained right on the trail in front of us. We've seen the dust get kicked up and there'd be nothing in there. We've heard sticks break and snap and they've gotten thrown, or they have been thrown, and we don't know where they come from. Sticks have broken right behind us, and there's nothing that we can see behind us. So but anyhow, let's go ahead and get on to this adventure. Yeah, this area where I'm at right now is one of the most active parts that we usually have like activity in. This is where the old haunted huts used to be. That pile of stuff right there, that's where the old huts used to be. Huts used to be little stick figures, structures, stuff like that. I have some of the huts, some older videos, so if you're interested in seeing that, most definitely go back and check some of my old haunted hut videos or the older Haunted Bandits Cove videos and whatnot. You'll see the structures back over here. But yeah, this is one of the spots where we usually get a lot of activity at night. It's crazy. There's like an old little power building over here. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'll walk past that here in a little bit. But yeah, there's some strange stuff that's happened out here. They've been cleaning this place up like crazy for the golf tours and whatnot. Here's a little bit of structure. Oh, someone's over there playing frisbee disc. Heard one of the goals start ringing. That's why I was wondering what the heck was going on. But yeah, here's one of those little, I guess it started out being one of those little makeshift hut things. I guess they stopped doing it or something, but here, check this out. Yeah, here it is. One of these little stick struck fort thingies. I'm not even sure what to call them. But little brick path in there. There's a skull back in there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in. Yeah, there's this right there. See if I can get in a little bit closer. It was strange. One night we come walking through here and we heard some knocking coming out of the hillside. Urban legend has like knocking when it comes out of the mountainside like that. Has it being like Tommy knockers and whatnot. Honestly, I'm not sure what to make of it out here, because Tommy knockers are usually within mines. inside the mountains and whatnot. And as far as I know, there's no close by mines in this area that I know of, at least. I don't know, but yeah, so usually that's how you get the knocking from coming outside the hillside, is Tommy knockers. But let me go ahead. Something just moved. Trying to see if it's an animal or something. Strange stuff happens here. Okay. Go up over this hill. Steep hill. I heard knocking coming out of this tree one time too. Crazy. So if your disc happens to go inside that fenced in area right over here, since that's all city property and whatnot, you have to get a hold of the city to get your disc back. Definitely don't try to go in there on your own and get it, because it's private property. And they will be issuing out hella fines. I think the last fine that was issued was a $1,000 fine for trespassing. So you don't want to be doing that. Just get a hold of the city, they'll get your disc back, usually relatively quick. As I was walking in here, some city workers were coming out of here, so they come down here quite often. But let's go ahead and start working our way over to the waterfall. Let's see if that's on today. That's an irrigation fall, so sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. But let's go ahead and work our way over towards the waterfall. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that's a whistle. That's one of the things that we hear out here at night too. I hope the video caught that. I hope you guys are able to hear that, because there's nobody out here. That last guy does. That last guy that was out here, he's already taken off, so I'm the only one out here right now. But that whistling just happened again. Sounds like it's come from over by the waterfall too. Let's go check it out. And if you heard that whistle and you're thinking, oh, it's probably just like an animal or something, that was not an animal. I've never heard any animals around here make that noise. And I'm pretty familiar with most of the wildlife that's in our area out here, because I'm out in these hills a lot. But that didn't sound like no animal. That sounded something else. Because I don't know if you can hear it right now. That's a bird. More birds. That long sound is a bird. See, another bird. So all that stuff right now that you're hearing is bird. But that one that was earlier, that wasn't no damn bird. It wasn't an animal. Like I said, strange stuff happens out here. When you're out here at night and something like that whistle happens, it's definitely eerie. We're here at par 4, 16. This is another spot that usually has quite a bit of activity to it as well at night. This golf tee right there, I got a story about that if you haven't seen some of our videos. But with that golf tee right there, Yumi and I were out here one night doing a live video, and we caught like an 8-foot tall figure standing right next to that tee with his SLS camera, which was crazy. There is a natural spring out here too. There's theories about limestone natural springs. like certain minerals like copper, silver, stuff like that. All that can conduct energy. You know, it can conduct stuff. Like it's a good agent for conducting electricity flowing through it and whatnot. Like the river, natural spring, stuff like that. Like I was saying, that has a theory to be like a good paranormal conductor. And we are definitely by a river. Natural spring right over here. This is an old riverbank. There's a waterfall right up there, and you know it is a mountain, so there is tons of minerals up there, quartz crystals, stuff like that. But yeah, see that shiny stuff there? That's quartz right there. So that's just one of the things. And like I said, that stuff like that is rumored to be able to carry vibrations, conduct, you know, paranormal activity or promote paranormal activity, however you want to put that. Yeah. So let's go see if that little natural spring is running. Like I said, there's a lot of theories out there. And those are the most common ones that I've heard of or I know of. Little natural spring. It's right here. Let's see if we can hear it. It's not really flowing very well today. I don't know if you can see that back up in there. I'll zoom in for you. There it is. Right there. So that's a natural spring. Like I said, a lot of that stuff is rumored to carry paranormal activity or promote paranormal activity, stuff like that. As you can see, I'm like in an old like riverbed. Used to come down from the waterfall. I think when that waterfall is like fully flowing, like wide open, this would get like, you know, washed out. You'd have a lot of water in here. When they open up that waterfall, water does come down in here a little ways. Let's see. I don't know if I just caught that on camera or not. Hopefully I did. But some rocks were moving around over there at the waterfall. That's what they do. They just fall off the side of the mountains. We do get earthquakes out here, so there's little tremors and stuff that'll knock some of that stuff loose. But let's go check it out. So the waterfall is not flowing today. Like I said, it's an irrigation fall. I got a story about this area too. After we look around here for a minute, there's a launch pad up there. I'll go up to that launch pad here in a little bit. Hope I just caught that. Rock just fell off there. Like I said, we get little tremors, we get little earthquakes and stuff, which can knock crap off the side of these hills and whatnot. Like I said, I don't know if I was able to catch that or not, but a rock just came down off there. So I guess I'll see in the review what happens, if we caught it or not. But yeah, let's go ahead and head over there a little bit. So I'm gonna get up here to the launch pad. It's got these steps and stairs. It's a pretty cool little launch pad. So yeah, a little bit of water dripping out of there. Definitely rocks come down off of this spot. So we are up here at, what is this one? Up here at 15. This is a par 3 on 15. As you can see, let me zoom in a little bit for you guys, so you can see the course a little bit. This is what it looks like from up here at 15, launch pad. So yeah, up here at 15. There you go. Get a little bit of a look around there. Like I said, if you hang out here long enough, rocks will fall down off of this thing. I don't know what size rocks, hopefully nothing like super huge or anything. But I see a couple of little rocks up in here. These small things are probably what fall off the side of the hill. Yeah, there's one that Marnie and I and our cousin Wild West Kid, we were walking down from this exact same spot, heading down that way, and something flew past us. I think it was an owl, not 100% sure. It's quiet, big, something like that. And there was another time that Marnie and I and Yimmy were out here, and we were walking down here, and we get like right down there to a little bit of the rough, and we hear the stick snap, snap. So I turned around right quick with my camera. Didn't see anything behind us. One of those crazy things that happen out here. So I think we're going to go ahead and move on to another spot, because this course is a pretty cool course. It's a good sized course, so we're going to go and check out most of this course today, because this course is really cool. It's a nice course. It's on UDOT, and it took a long time to get this course built. Had to get a lot of permission from the city. The city had to donate land, you know, a lot of legalities and whatnot. So it almost didn't go through. And then finally the city was like, okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. So when people come out here, most definitely this is pretty popular for the locals. But yeah, it's one of the places that, you know, pick up after yourself. You got plenty of trash cans. You need to just follow the rules out here. That way this place stays nice. And it's here for a while for us to use and enjoy. Yeah, if you haven't catched any of our live streams, most definitely keep checking back. I like to put out some posts on the post board here on my YouTube channel, community board, letting people know when we're going to do a live video or when another video is coming out, or, you know, just kind of little updates here and there. But like I said, if you haven't seen any of our live videos, most definitely go back onto my channel under the live videos and check them out, especially here at Bandits Cove. Some pretty cool stuff that we've caught. I just don't really like the way that YouTube has us do our format. We have to turn the camera, you know, vertical versus actually having it landscape. I wish it'd go back to landscape. That would give a better picture and whatnot. But whatever, that's YouTube, I guess. So I don't know, I guess unless a lot of people complain about that, they're not going to go back to the landscape format. I'll just keep it the vertical one, which is annoying. You don't get to see nowhere near as much, especially when you come out to a place like this and you're doing a pretty cool investigation. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and start working our way around back over in there. So there was one evening, my cousin Wild West Kid and I came over here, and we ended up finding this foundation. Not sure what used to be here or anything like that. It's just an old foundation or something. Like I said, this area, if you've been following my channel here with Bandits Cove, you'll know that this is an old bootleggers run, an old fur trapping canyon, stuff like that. And a lot of this stuff is from about the 1912, 1920 area kind of stuff in this canyon here. Maybe 1930s, somewhere right in there, because I know we got an old 1930s hydroelectric plant over there, went up the ways too. But a lot of this stuff is from right there, 1950, 1920, 30 area, somewhere right in there, you know. But anyhow, when my cousin and I come and found this spot, we're like, oh cool, you know, check out this foundation. So, kid you not, as soon as we stepped 1 foot onto this foundation, we heard a lady scream, and we were the only ones out here. Like I said, it was kind of a dreary night, evening type of thing. So it's just another strange thing that's happened with this here foundation. Like I said, as soon as we stepped foot on it, we heard that scream. Very, very interesting. I haven't heard it since, but not too long ago when Yimmy and I were out here filming one of our live streams, we did hear a lady say hello, a disembodied voice, because there's nobody out here. Like I said, there is also there's an urban legend that goes on with this place here. I'm not really going to get into the urban legend today on this place. If you want to know more of the urban legend, check out some of my older videos on this place here, because I do talk about the urban legend. But there is supposed to be a lady in white down here too, and she's supposed to be seen in this area right here. She goes from this area over to about where that fenced in area is at. So, and that's right about where we caught that hello at that one that we're doing our live stream. So, and some of the viewers on that live stream said that they thought they had saw somebody that looked like the lady in white, because we were right over by the river, and the river's just right over here behind us. And we'll get to that spot here in a little while, but I'm just going to go ahead and head up to the top part of this course. Hopefully nobody's in this area playing frisbee disc right now. So I got my K2 out here. Let's go ahead and turn it on, see if anything happens. So let's go ahead, and it might be a little hard to see because daytime, but try to keep it right here in the shadow so we can see it easier. So let's go ahead and I'll walk around. Oh, you're right there. Got a little spike. And this is about the area that we stepped into that night, and we heard that scream. Or that, yeah, I think it was a scream. So, and there should be no electrical out here. I'm trying to keep it like this in the spot so we can see it easier. Make sure they don't trip over that pole. Oh, there's a little bit of something again. It's right in this area. There's a lot of fluctuation in this area too, and it's right here by this pipe. I wonder if maybe that pipe has something. That's interesting. See, right next to the phone. The phone's not setting it off. But anyhow, I have my K2. We're going to go ahead and start heading up to the upper part of the course and checking it out. I just wanted to bring out the K2 right there in that spot, just because that's where we heard that scream at that one night. And that was also part of the night that, you know, we had discovered that first big hut too. It was all in that same night. And once we heard that scream and we saw that hut and, you know, some other strange stuff happens, that's when the Wild West kid and I were like, okay, let's break out our cameras and see what happens over here in this area. Because we had only heard rumors up to that point. You know, most of the rumors are just kind of, it was like, okay, yeah, whatever, you know, we've been out there so many times and nothing has ever happened. But now that we've been to certain spots of this area, and due to the fact that they've started opening this up and doing some construction out here, that really seemed to stir up some stuff. So, but let's go ahead and head up to this spot up here. I don't know. I keep hearing that. Not sure what that is. I know it's some kind of animal, but I just don't know what kind. But this is also that spot that Yumi and I went to, and we got that really strange voice come through on the chatterbox that one night. Almost scared us. Scared Yumi a little bit, but he said he didn't get scared, but I think he was, because he didn't want to come back to this area anytime soon after that. So I think he is pretty shooken up. So let's see what number this is. That was a doggy. So this is 14. And the pin for 14 is straight over there. So let's go up this way. Oh, there's some bones. Let's go see. I think this might be T13, I'm not sure. But this tee up here, we had some crazy activity one night in one of our videos. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the K2 in this area as well, just to see. So let's see what this number is. It's also part of 14. So this is the upper part of 14. Okay, so you have upper part of 14 and lower part of 14. Okay. See how that goes? There's another tee right over there. Oh, we're gonna go check that out here in a second. But definitely let's see what's going on with the K2. Yeah, like I said, 14's always been a very, very strange spot. Let's see. It's up there. No, it's not the rock setting it off. Not my camera. Try keeping the shadow so you can see it easier. Like I said, this spot's been a very strange spot every time we've come out here. Huh, seems like it's done in that area. But yeah, that's where we got that really strange voice come through on the chatterbox that night too. Pretty creepy, that's for sure. Yeah, it's going off right here again. Some kind of fluctuation in this area. And it's right here next to the launch pad again too. I don't see any electrical. There's no type of electrical out here in any way, shape, or form. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Yeah, like I said, right here at 14 is really strange. It's always been strange. We've always had this is where we've had like strange voices come through in the chatterbox. I don't think we've brought the SLS up here yet. Maybe we'll bring that up next time with us. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out this little spot over here. Like I said, we're just gonna kind of do a loop through. I think this may be like the upper part of 14, like the hard part, because there's like, I think the way the course goes is it goes like hard, medium, and easy on the launches. I think, I don't know. I'm not much of a disc player. Yeah, this is 14, so this is the more complicated, complex spot, and it's missing that little box or the board right there, which is not cool. But yeah, here's the, I guess, the hardest launch box. So you got this fake AstroTurf. You just send it right through those trees right there, just straight in front of you. And it goes ways down there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But I'm standing on like, the hillside comes like right here. And it goes down. And I'm standing on this raised up platform down there. There's another tee down there too. Let's go ahead and check that out down there. I'll show you this tee where we were just at. See? Raised up tee. Okay, so there's pin 13. So we go from 13 to 14. 14 launch pads up there. This is pin 13. I'm not sure where 13 launch is at. We'll go see if we can find it. I think it's out there on the trail. But anyhow, turn on the K2. Check out this area. And there seems to be something out in this area. Something crazy. I wonder if the pins don't set it off. It's interesting. pin's setting off a little bit. That's wild. Another crazy thing too is last time Jimmy and I had our SLS camera out, we were capturing stuff inside those, like things were trying to crawl out of them on the SLS. You'll have to check that out. It is definitely on our I want to say Haunted Bandits Cove video and one of our live streams out here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy because we come out here right before Halloween last year, and it's like shortly after I broke my wrist. So I also have that on video too. Well, I got the emergency trip room on the video, not my broken wrist on the video, which is kind of bums me out because, like I told my wife, I was like, I don't know what I'm upset more about, you know, breaking my wrist or not getting it on video while breaking my wrist. Probably not getting my wrist on video when I broke it. That's probably what makes me the most maddest. Okay, let's go ahead and get back onto our adventure and check this out. So this spot right here where I'm at now, this is a spot where the Wild West Kid and I had come through one night. This tee wasn't here. Go up that little bit of a hill right there, and I got in a cold spot go across my arm. It was a nice warm night too. So let's see. This area usually has some strange stuff going on. Yeah, always right in here. Get some kind of fluctuation. Very strange spot. Yeah, always right in this area. And it's right where I got that cold spot that went across my arm a couple years ago. There's some mountain climbers up there. See if we can see them. Anyhow, I wanted to thank you guys so much for coming by and watching another video. That means so much to me. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap down this video. So if you guys are new to my channel, most definitely hit subscribe. If you like this video, hit like. There's a few people mountain climbing back there. I'll throw that in the video for you. Got a hold of Yimmy today. So we're going to probably be doing another video out here soon. Another night video on the Haunted Bandits Cove. Still have some other new places to go to this summer. We're trying to get those lined up so we can go to those. Most definitely want to try to get to the haunted covered wagons. We're still trying to get that lined up. It's getting closer to happening. It's just trying to get everybody in the same spot at the same time. It's been a little difficult right at the moment for us. But anyhow, I wanted to say thanks, guys. It means so much to me. You guys are awesome. If you like this video, most definitely hit a like, and I will see you on the next adventure.